Welcome to the channel. As you've read from the video title, this video is going to apply mainly to Irish PC gamers, or people looking to get into PC gaming. Being a country with a relatively small population, and one not in mainland Europe, can make sourcing items at reasonable prices for any hobby difficult here. And the question of where to get PC parts comes up quite regularly online in the Irish gaming community. So, this video is just a little stepping stone to helping people to find a few options to start putting their first PC together, or upgrade a pre-build, and so on. I doubt any of the information here is new to any experienced builders, but everyone is free to leave a comment with their own suggestions or experiences, to give others a hand in finding parts. So we'll start with Pcpartpicker, which is a very popular site for putting together a PC build list and getting prices on parts. It even has an Irish version. But it has its limitations. You can see here that if I select a CPU, I only have 2 merchants to choose from, with very different prices. However, if I change the site over to the German version and select the same part, I get a much bigger list of merchants, which helps me to see what a more realistic price range for the part would be. So if you want to use Pcpartpicker to get a build list ready, then it would probably be best to use the German version to get a better idea of what you should be paying for the parts. You can see that here in this mock-up build I've done on both the Irish and German versions of the site. You can see the €200 difference between the lists with all the same parts selected. Again, if I put the same list in the UK version, there is still a noticeable price gap from Ireland. So, where can you start looking for these parts? One of the most obvious answers is through the various Amazon sites. If Amazon Ireland doesn't have it, then you can try the UK. If Amazon UK doesn't have it, then you can try Germany, and so on. Amazon isn't a PC parts specialist, but with the size of the company, they can still have a huge range of stock to choose from. Moving on to other retailers, the first one I'll show is Paradigit, since it is on the Pcpartpicker merchant list for Ireland. Paradigit stock all the main PC components. They're Netherlands based, but they do ship to Ireland, and the shipping costs are generally decent enough. As I go through the part selection process and into the cart, you can see that Paradigit already has OnPost as a courier option. The next retailer is Caseking. They are a very popular, German-based PC parts store with a good selection of parts. I'll leave this one running here just to show how the site breaks down the parts categories, and you can get an idea of the selection of stock available. You will notice as you go through different sites that different retailers tend to push different brands more than others. It's a good way to see how the pricing compares between sites, and you might find deals on their specific brand only on one site as a result. Next, we have Overclockers. Overclockers is actually the sister company of Caseking that is based in the UK. Even though it's UK based, Overclockers will deal in the standard Irish VAT rate of 23% if you select delivery to Ireland, so you don't have any extra fees from customs when the package lands in Ireland. You can see that the site layout is very similar to Caseking's site. So if I go through with finding a part and adding it to the cart, you can see in the checkout process the option for choosing the delivery country, and when you select Ireland, the cart total will update with new shipping costs and the price showing a VAT at 23%. This is the full price that you pay, just in pounds. You can do the conversion to euro yourself. Moving on from there, we have Scan. Scan is another popular UK PC parts site that also delivers to Ireland. You can find the country delivery options at the top of the page. You can see the breakdown of components is a little different, but it's all basically the same. One nice feature in their menus is when you select a GPU, for example, the GPUs are automatically separated into their generations, and then separated even more if a model exists with two different VRAM amounts, like this 9060 XT, which comes in 8GB or 16GB variants. And I'll just go through picking out a case here to show you the cart. You'll notice that since I selected delivery to Ireland at the start, that the 23% VAT rate has already been applied here. So just like Overclockers, the price at the end of the checkout process is all that you're paying. There aren't any customs fees on arrival in Ireland. The next retailer here isn't specifically a PC parts retailer, but I'll throw it in because of the huge amount of stock that they have access to. Grooves.land is German based and they ship practically worldwide with relatively low shipping costs. You can see here that they do have step-by-step menu breakdown for finding specific brands and models of PC parts. Overall, I'd say that they probably wouldn't be as competitively priced on PC parts as some of the other retailers here, but because of the amount of stuff that they have on their site, they can be a great place to go looking for odd things that you might end up needing, like cables or adapters and little things like that for your PC, which is why I included them in here. I've used them before to find older cases that weren't in stock anywhere else. Now we'll move on to sites where you can order parts directly from the brands themselves in Europe and avoid customs fees. Not every brand has their own store, but I'll just share a few here that I've used myself. First up is Corsair. Corsair make most of the core PC parts, except motherboards. I already have something in the cart here just to show that Ireland is one of the countries available to choose for delivery on Corsair's EU store. Over in their support section, they have a simple section on shipping policy, which at the moment states the standard delivery fee is free for orders over €79. Next we have Inwin. Inwin are best known for their cases, but they do sell a couple of other types of components as well, and they have an EU store. I have ordered a couple of cases from Inwin at this point, and it's one of the sites I check in from time to time to see what new releases they have. Their case designs tend to be a little different from the more popular case manufacturers, often with more colour or oddly shaped. Cooler Master is next here. Cooler Master are well known for their coolers, power supplies and cases. Just like the other sites, you can change the country at checkout to Ireland to update the delivery address options and shipping costs. On to Antec now, who are best known for their cases, though they offer a few other component types as well. The Antec store is called Antec Play, and you can select your country at the top of the page, which will update the currency as well. When you go to the checkout, the shipping costs are automatically adjusted for delivery to Ireland. Finally, I'll show Arctic here, who are well known for their CPU coolers. This is another site where you can select the country at the top of the main page and the site will react accordingly. So in the checkout, the full price is already there, showing the VAT at 23% and the shipping costs as well. And the rest of the checkout is the standard process. That's it for this video. I didn't list every possible site across Europe that you could order from, just the ones I've already used and had good experiences with. I'll link the various sites in the video description, and hopefully this video can be a bit of a springboard to the newcomers into PC gaming. Thanks very much for watching.